Good morning, YMCA family, friends and friends of friends, and everybody. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. My name's Jennifer, and we are here today for just a little bit of yoga. We'll get here and going in just a moment. So just to remind you what you need today this morning, you need a nice clear open space, a mat, no mat, a blankie, whatever you have is fantastic. You're gonna need a band today or a strap. We're gonna stretch your hamstrings because I absolutely believe in stretching your hamstrings. So if you don't have a band or a yoga strap, that's okay. Hopefully you've got a towel or you've got a scarf or a necktie or something near you that you can use. So we'll get going in about 30 seconds. So if you need to go grab a band or a strap, or if you need to put the family dog somewhere where he or she won't bother you, please do that. If you want to keep them around for our session today, that's absolutely fine. And maybe some water if you need it. All right, we'll get going here in just a moment. So as usual, I'm gonna sing the elevator music here in my head, and I will be waiting for you. Are you ready? Grab your things. That was quick. I'm so glad you're back. Alrighty guys, so again, so happy that you are here with me today. We all need a little stressing, a little lengthening, and just a little bit of us time. So important for us to all take care of ourselves. And I mentioned last week, this may or may not look like the YMCA to you. This is my living room. Due to the situation going on at hand, YMCA instructors are hosting sessions now either in their living rooms or in their backyards. So definitely check out all of the classes that will be happening this week online with the Luter YMCA, with the Honeycutt YMCA, and others. If you don't catch the class right now as it's happening live with your instructors, you guys can check out these classes later on online on those YMCA pages, and you can tune in anytime. So you can do this class again later. It's all good. All right, are you ready? Again, I'm Jennifer. We're here for yoga, and we're gonna do a little bit of de-stressing. Remember, I'm so happy to be doing this with you because together, as we get through this, we're all stronger together. All right, a mat, a band, you in your yoga pants. Here we go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start by just rocking a little from side to side. We're gonna bring those hip bones right into contact with the mat, and we're gonna position those shoulders right up over those hips. So lift up tall, easy positioning, and let's begin by closing your eyes. So let's find that space where you are safe and focused and gentle. Let's breathe, right? Inhale, complete breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Complete and full breath in, expand that chest. Exhale, full breath out. Good, deep breath, continue with that breath. So important for us to find that long, slow, deep breathing so that we can hang on to this calming breath throughout the day. Lovely. As you breathe, let's loosen up that neck. Roll that head around. Make some easy rotations. Nice and slow. Pause anywhere where you might need a little extra stretch. Most of us carry lots of our tension here in our neck, so if it just feels good to you to bring that head forward and hold it there, that is absolutely fine. Good. Roll that head around the other way. Loosen, loosen. And we will lift that head back up to the top. Let's give it just a little extra stretch on a Monday, yes? Take the right ear to the right shoulder, and as it dips over, let's place the left hand on the floor. So we get a little extra stretch there. And up we go to the center, left ear, left shoulder, and then right hand to the floor. Good. Back we go to the center. Very nice. Go ahead and take those shoulders, and we're going to just squeeze those shoulders back behind you. Press that chest forward, lift the chin, look up to the sky. And then bring those shoulders forward of the chest, as if you're giving yourself a little hug with just your shoulders. And relax. Good job. A little wiggle. Scoop those arms out and up. Inhale, reach to the sky. And let's lifty, lifty, look up. Send your energy through those fingertips. Up, up, up. And dip over to the side. Reach out. Lots of energy. Feel that stretch through that left side as I lean to the right. And up and over, other side. And up to the top. Let's go ahead and make that just a little bit stronger. So float that hand down to the floor. Scoop that arm over that ear. Send your energy out. Fingertips reaching to that side wall. Big stretch. Go ahead and swoop yourselves up and over. Hand comes to the mat. Opposite arm reaches over. Oh, that feels nice. And one more time. A little swoop. And a little swoop. And beautiful. Back up to the top. Take those hands, slide those hands to those knees, drop the chin to the chest, and let's scoop into cat. A little seated cat stretch. Come on down, look at that belly button. Hello, belly button. And lift up tall, right up to the top. Beautiful. Let's give it just a little tiny twist. I'm gonna rotate a little bit to the right. Don't force it. Just as always, do what feels good to your body. But my spine is straight and I am twisting. Through the center to the other side. And back to the middle. Very nice. A little wiggle. Let's go ahead and finish this here with a nice trunk rotation. So just inhale to lift up and exhale to come on down. Gentle and easy. And around we go, opposite direction. How about one more big swoopy circle? And up to the top. Very nice. Sending both arms out to the side, reach out through those fingertips. We're gonna wrap those arms up and around you. Give yourself a big hug because we all need it, right? So go ahead and land those fingertips on your back and let's just squeeze here. Maybe try to walk those fingertips a little closer together. Lift up tall, inhale, breathe in. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest and maybe scoop into cat. And lift up. You can feel that space between those shoulder blades just get a little bit larger. So whichever arm is on top now goes to the bottom. So reach, 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 long arms of the law, yes? And swoop it up, land those hands on your back. Walk those fingertips back, give yourself a big hug. That feels nice. And chin to the chest, round and scoop, cat stretch. up we go. Lovely. Send those arms out, reach, reach, reach. Lift up tall to the sky and exhale. Down we go. Good job. Give everything a nice wiggle as always. Let's give it another little oblique stretch today. So I'm going to take my right elbow and I'm just going to bend it and place my right forearm here on my right thigh. There we go. Scoop that left arm up to the sky. Reach and extend, and maybe you can lean back a little bit so we get that nice long stretch into that oblique. Reach up and look upward. Shoulders are down, ears are lifted. We're hinging back just a wee little bit. And taking those fingertips, if you can, float that left hand on around behind you. Set it maybe on that right hip and pull that left shoulder back as you look up. Very nice. Sit up tall, reach that right hand around. Maybe you can grab wrists, but we're still rotated here and we're looking up. And we'll go ahead and hinge forward. Drop that nose down towards that knee. Doing what you can do. Up to the top, unrotate, back to the center, and wiggle. Many oblique stretches today, yes? Take that left elbow, bend it, left forearm on that left thigh somewhere, and scoop and reach up, up, up. Lifty, lifty. Good. Be very active here with your stretch. Up, up, up. Right hand, float it behind you. Set that right hand on that left hip, still looking up. Up, up, up. Right shoulder pulling back. Fantastic. Up we go to the sky. Maybe you reach on around, grab those hands, those wrists right there behind you. And then let's go ahead and add that nice fold forward, dropping down to that right knee. Trying to keep both hips on that mat. Scoop it up, back to the top, and a little wiggle. Much better through those obliques, yes? Let's go ahead here, untangle those legs. And we're gonna go ahead and make our way out. Actually, let's extend the legs forward today. We'll find our stick pose, right? Our Dandasana, take those hands, park those hands on that mat, lift up long through those ears, and send your energy out through those heels. So nice and tall, stick pose. Many energizing and lengthening poses today for a Monday where it's a little rainy outside, right? Lifty, lifty. And relax. Now slide those hands back, palms nice and flat so that we can press up into our reverse plank. Lowering down, hips come back to that mat, nice and gentle, and then up we go. Relax your wrists if you need to, and then while we're here, point your toes. Reach those toes forward. Pull the toes back, little demi-point, and flex the feet. Send your energy forward through those heels once again. Toes point, demi-point, and flexion. Beautiful. Roll those ankles around, big slow circles. Both ways. Relax those feet, wiggle out those legs, and let's just bend the knees. Pull those guys in, and we're gonna flop the knees open here. A nice, easy open butterfly position so that we can then fold forward into starfish. So that head comes on down towards those feet. Elbows here can gently press out, and again, towards those thighs. And if your head is not touching your feet, shake your head no. Lovely. Scoop, round and roll, up to the top. Hopefully feeling that nice stretch into your back, into your hips, into your everything. Draw those knees in. We're gonna go ahead and lie back on those mats. So make sure you've got enough space. Make sure you've got your towel, your band nearby. Go ahead and hang on to those thighs, and let's slowly here, chin to the chest. Go ahead and round down, maybe hang on to those thighs as you scoop, round and roll to that mat. There we go. So here we are on those backs. Soften up those shoulders. Maybe wiggle out those hips a little bit. There we go. Lovely. Pull one knee into the chest. Pull the other knee into the chest. And let's just add a little rock here. Maybe flop those arms out to the side, T position. We've got that little easy rock on that back. Good, good. Knees come to the center, and let's give it a twist. So let's gently here take both knees over to the right. There's that twist. Shoulders flat on the floor. Take that right hand, and we're just gonna gently press down on top of that left thigh. Give it a little press. Maybe turn the head to the left. And release. Lovely here. Just roll through the center. Take those knees over to the other side. Once they land, and once they're comfy, if they're comfy, left hand on top of that left thigh to press down. Excellent. Untangle. Back we go to the center. Maybe a little rock there. Just a little rock. And then we're gonna scoop those hands over your right shin, or behind the right thigh, and send that left leg down and out along the mat. So flex both feet. There's our Upanasana pose. We're sending our energy out through the heels. There's a lot of that. So we can really activate the muscles here of the hip flexor and lengthen into that lower back. Energy, so very important. Be deliberate with where you place those legs, those feet, those body parts. Take a breath here. And let's go ahead and hover that left leg above the floor. We're gonna engage the core. So scoop your nose up towards that right knee. Maybe look down towards that left heel. And then while we're here, we'll just swap it out. Right leg reaches, looking out towards that right heel, still flexing. Good. Lower the upper body, lower that right leg, and let's hold the Upanasana. Left leg really hugs up and into the chest here. And release. Wiggle, wiggle. Beautiful. Left foot on the floor, right knee bends, and then right ankle on top of that left quad, right? Time here for our lower body series. So important. We'll never leave out those hammy stretches. Go ahead and send those hands or your strap, take that strap on around behind that left thigh, pull that left leg in, and here we have our through the hole pose. So as those legs come in, notice your mid-back, your lower back, hopefully your upper back, all connect to that mat. We get a little stretch there into that right hip. and release. Set that left foot on the floor. We're gonna reach down with your right hand, grab that big right toe, and just pull that right leg out into half of the dead bug pose. Right, just a little half there. Elbow comes to the inside of that right thigh. We just open up a bit. And release it. Since we're here working that right side, grab that band, that towel, and let's loop it up and around that right foot. And there we go. There's that hamstring stretch. This is the best part of your Monday morning. So lengthen here. Push that right heel to the sky. And let's give that leg, that bit of the lower body, a little bit of time to stretch. How about one more breath? And then we're gonna go ahead and reach on up. Take that strap into just your right hand. Left arm can flop out to the side, T position. And we're gonna allow this right leg to open up and out to the side. So it's just like that half of a dead bug pose, only that right leg is straight instead of bent. And those hips stay nice and level on the floor. Push out through that right heel. Take a breath. And release. Release that strap. Release that right leg. Send it down and out along your mat and give it a little wiggle, a little shake. And bend it. Right knee is bent, right foot is flat on the floor. And let's maybe close your eyes, check in with that body. Right side should be feeling a little bit more mobile, a little bit more loose. Soften your shoulders. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Other side, shall we? Left ankle on top of that right quad. Hands or strap behind that right thigh. There's that through the whole pose. Good. So we pull those legs in gently and easily. Anytime you're in a pose, always just adjusting, wiggling, and coming to the edge of your own limit, whatever that is. Your limit varies from day to day. It's affected by many, many things. The weather, your stress level, your hydration levels. So pay attention to that and always make all of your poses work for you. Take a breath and release. Reach up with that left hand, grab that big left toe, right foot to the floor, and then out we go. Half of a dead bug pose. Pushing the sole of that left foot up to the sky. Making that effort to soften the rest of the body while you hold this position. And release. Time for that hammy stretch. Grab your band, loop it up and around that left foot, and let's stretch out that left hamstring. That feels great. So push that left heel upward. Soften up that spine. Make sure there's no pressure on your right foot as we relax. How about one more long, slow, deep breath? Reach up, take that strap into just that left hand. Right arm can flop on out to the side, and left leg opens out to the side. Nice bit of opening. Take a breath and release. Release that left leg. Wiggle it down and out along your mat. Go ahead and stretch that right leg on down to meet it, and we'll just wiggle out both legs. Go ahead and send those arms over your head. Make yourself super long, long and stretchy. Maybe you can grow an inch or two here today. Reach, reach, reach. And relax. Wiggle it out. Scoop those arms on around beside you. We're gonna go ahead here, bend a knee, scoop those hands behind the thigh, and rock yourselves up to the top. Very nice. So as we come on up to the top, we are lifted here, we are nice and long, and let's wiggle out those legs. Let's check in with that posture. We're gonna stretch those hammies a little bit more, just a little bit. But I really want you to think about your long, tall spine today. So let's go ahead and find that Dandasana. Lift up nice and tall. And relax, but keep this lifted. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up this right leg. And there are many ways to do this. This right leg does not have to be straight. So if you are flexible, we're gonna pick the right leg up off the floor like this. It doesn't have to be straight. You can certainly grab a calf, bend the knee, and you can even use your towel. We're gonna lift up this right leg. But the goal here is to keep the spine straight. So there we are, wherever you are, you can soften up that left leg, but I want that spine nice and lifted, bent straight. The positioning of this right leg does not matter, but we've just lifted it and we are tall. Send your ears upward. We're gonna add a little rotation. So we need to hang on to this right leg with just that left hand. Hang on to the strap, hang on to the calf. It matters not, and I want you to open up and twist. Looking behind you. Come on around back to the front, hang on to this leg. However you do it is a great, great way to do it. Lift up, nice straight spine. And relax. Position that right ankle on top of the left. Scoop up tall, there's that straight spine. Now we release it, hinge forward. Round it down. And then scoop and lift to the top. Good, there's that tall spine again. Nice, untangle those ankles. Wiggle it out, we will do the other side. So band, no band, bent knee, choose your weapon, yes. Up we go, nice and straight, long spinal column. Feel that you're seated right up on top of those hip bones. Up, up, up. And then let's rotate. So hang on to this leg, this strap with just the right hand, left arm reaches back behind you. Looking over those fingertips. We'll come on around, hang on to this leg, lift up, straight spine, bent, straight, it matters not. but your spine matters. Up, up, up. And release. Left ankle on top of the right. Scoop it up. Now that back gets to soften. And scoop and lift to the top. Untangle those legs. Give them a nice little wiggle. Upper body should be feeling okay. Legs definitely longer. Let's flip over to hands and knees. There we go. Alrighty. So flat palms or maybe some fists. Relax those thumbs. Excellent. Here we are, hands and knees. So let's go ahead and scoop to the right in the puppy. Pull the right shoulder and the right hip closer together. Look back at those right toes. Hold that squeeze. And then we'll come through the center to the other side. Hold the squeeze in the puppy. And to the center. Very nice. Scoop it round. Cat stretch. Flatten it out. Neutral spine position. Very nice. Let's find that first down dog today. So tuck up the toes. Lifty, lifty into down dog. Push your weight back into the heels of your hands. Look at those toes. And let's shift all of your weight to the left foot. And to the right foot. And to both feet. Nice. While you've got your weight in both feet, bend both knees an inch or two or three. Push your weight back towards send your head back towards your toes so we can really lengthen into the soleus. Try to slide those shoulder blades closer together. And release. Excellent. Take that right leg, scoop that right leg up to the sky, up, up, up. Bend the right knee. Right heel reaches back for that left glute. I know. No wild thing today, but maybe later this week, yes? If you want to drop into wild thing, you can. But I thought we'd just drop that right heel. Send that right leg back up to the sky, up, 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 and lower down. Lovely. Left leg, scoop it up, 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 as high as it will go. Bend the left knee, left heel comes back towards that right hip. Flip to wild thing if you'd like. Reach that left leg up, lower down, release. Bend the knees to the mat, release your toes, chin and chest to the mat, slide forward onto that tum-tum, and scoop and curl up into cobra. Float those hands back, flying cobra. Lift the thighs off the floor, float on your tummy, reverse boat. Up, up, up. Scoochie those arms forward out in front of you, reach, reach. And hands to the mat, legs to the mat, release forehead to the floor. Soften the shoulders, maybe turn your cheek to one side. Take a breath. And release. Making our way back into Balasana, so up we go. Send those hips back towards your heels, maybe widen your knees a bit, and drop down. Breathing in Balasana. Lovely. We need to make our way up to standing. So go ahead and come on up into Thunderbolt. Check in. Everything should be feeling fantastic. I hope so. Go ahead and come on back to hands and knees. Tuck it up. Lift to down dog. Let's go ahead and walk those feet forward towards your hands. Slide your hands up onto your shins and a couple of sun breaths. So inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, nose and shins together. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. One more time. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, down we go. Soften the knees, soften the arms. Roll, scoop, and round to the top. Up we go. Give those shoulders a roll. Inhale up. Exhale down. And maybe one more time. Inhale, scoop. And exhale. Good. Standing tall, mountain pose. Relax those arms here beside you. Crown of the head. Reach it to the sky. Shoulders are easy. Feel that space underneath the arches of the feet. Wiggle the toes around. And position your hands on your tummy. So as you lift up tall, close your eyes. Feel your center. Breathe. Body is long and lifted. You are as tall as you can possibly be. So go ahead here, gently open the eyes, relax those arms here down beside you. And we're gonna do, just as we did when we were down on the mat, we're gonna do a Panasana, but we're gonna change that into a balance today. So let's here, make sure you've got enough space, right? If you need to, move yourself over to a wall so you can hang on to it if you need something to support you with your balance, right? But again, check in with that core. Let's take a breath, use the arms. Inhale, scoop. As you exhale, flex the right foot, pull the right leg to the chest. Here's our standing Upanasana. Take a breath here, inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, down it goes. Let's try the other side. Use the arms for that first breath. Inhale, up, exhale, hug, left leg in, grab that thigh, grab that shin, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and out. We'll do one more, each side. Inhale, lift, exhale, hug, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, and exhale. One more time on the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw that leg into the body, flex that foot, hold it here. And release with that exhale. Lovely. Your balance is great this morning. I know it is. Inhale up, interlace those fingers together and dip yourselves over, standing half moon, many obliques. Dip, dip, dip. And up, other side. And lift, very nice. Bend the elbows, open up that chest, look to the sky. And reach and float those arms down. Beautiful. Take those hands, position those hands here on your lower back. We're gonna take your elbows, squeeze those fellas together. Open up that chest and maybe push those hips a little forward. So just a little itty bitty backwards bend. And up we go. Very nice. Relax those hands, drop the chin to the chest, roll that head forward. So we go ahead and we come into that forward fold. Once you're here, if your hands are touching the floor, they can stay right there. Maybe your hands are here on your shins, or maybe you can cross your arms at your elbows. Either way, let's soften the knees, look at those shins, and maybe here we can just Give it a little side to side swing. Beautiful. To the middle, hands to the mat. Walk yourselves out into down dog. And then from our down dog, let's do a little bit more of a vinyasa. So here we come. Let's go ahead and inhale into plank. Exhale, down dog. Take a few of these. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. Maybe pull a right knee with you. Inhale and exhale. Two more on the right. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale. Try the left leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Knees to the mat. Release your toes. Have a seat into Thunderbolt. One more time. Let's go ahead and open up that chest. Chest is forward. Shoulders are squeezing. Chin is lifted. And relax. Very nice. Go ahead here. Flop over. Was a good flop, yes? And we've got time for an inversion today. So if you want to do shoulder stand, please feel free. But we're going to go ahead and round down, and we're going to find today our bridge pose. We're going to treat our bridge pose as our inversion, because it is, yes? Let's go ahead and park those feet on the mat. Take those hands, park those guys next to those hips right there, face down. We're going to take a breath, inhale here, and then exhale, lift up those hips, push those hips to the sky. And we're going to hang out here for a little bit today. So let's work on lifting up those hips, squeezing those glutes. And there's many variations here, right? You can interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Maybe you can push those hips up to the sky. We can certainly roll the heels off the floor, or you can maybe reach one leg at a time to the sky. But wherever you are, be gentle and lift up those hips. Let's hold here in your position of choice for a few breaths. And wherever you are, take your time, roll out of that position. Rolling down. The last thing to arrive at the bottom are those hips. Release everything down. Very nice. Let's go ahead and find that counter pose for our inversion or our bridge today. Extend those legs down and out along your mat. Bend your elbows, draw your elbows here up underneath you. So I'm looking down at my toes, and then I'm gonna open up the chest, lift the chest to the sky, and just drop the head back into Matsyasana. Open up that chest, breathe. Lifting up that head, looking down at those toes, and releasing back down. Nice. Pull those knees into your body. Give that body a little side to side rock. That was a lot of work. Very energizing work. A good start to the day, right? Beautiful. Bring those knees to the center. Let's give that body one more twist. So flop the arms out to the side, T position. Both knees flop right. And both knees flop left. Beautiful. Bring those legs back to the center. Set those feet on the mat. Slide those legs down and out along the floor and give that body one more little wiggle. So you go ahead here. You wiggle into a comfortable position. I'm going to come on up. You stay right on down, right? So you find a nice comfy position, stretching or twisting a little bit extra as you might need to. And you can certainly grab a pillow, grab a block, grab something cuddly, and go ahead and snuggle in. We're gonna make our way here into Yoga Nidra. So this is actually the most important portion of your yoga session, helping to seal in all the benefits of our stretching and lengthening. But also, this is the component of our session where we find that you time. You relax here in this space so that you're ready to do battle with the rest of the day. So really do take some time, grab a pillow, grab your warm cuddlies, grab your favorite socks, and let's just find a space on your mat where you're comfortable. Go ahead and close your eyes. Close those eyes. And let's just be safe in this space. Let your body relax. We're gonna go through that body. We're gonna make sure that you're not clinging to any tension. I'm gonna bring you out to a place of quiet. I'll leave you alone in that space for just a wee little bit, and then we'll all come back to a seated position for a few moments of closure. So here, in this space, on your mat, eyes closed, being present and comfortable. Let's go ahead and check in with your right leg. I just want you to notice that right leg, everything between the toes and the hip. Be aware of the right leg, breathe into it. And then as you exhale, let that right leg melt down into your mat. Allow it to soften. Breathing in to the left leg. Inhale awareness into that left leg. And then exhaling to let it be. Moving up the body, pull your awareness into your core, your center. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale to release. Pulling that breath into the shoulders, into the chest, into the back. Exhaling to melt. Both arms, right and left, notice them. And let them fall heavy into the mat, letting them go. And then slowly here, you might want to turn that head from side to side, relaxing your neck. And then giving that body one more little once over, exhaling any bits of stress that still remain. So with that body soft, let's check in with the breath. Feel that breath. Feel it animate the body. Feel the chest rise. Feel it fall. Feel your breath. And then from the breath, let's just gently come inward to the mind, finding that gentle, soft, quiet space where you're always safe, warm, serene, and easy. Let's hover in that space for a wee little bit and just enjoy the silence. And slowly and gently, let's go ahead and bring your awareness back into the space and back into the breath. Take in a deep breath, fill up that chest with fresh oxygen, and exhale. Press that breath from the body. Press it all out before you start that next breath. Inhale completely. And exhale fully. Go ahead and continue with that breath. Maybe starting to wiggle those fingers and toes around a little bit. Bring a little energy back into the body. And if you like, maybe stretch out a little bit or roll over onto your side for just another wee moment. Still breathing. Carefully here, and go ahead and press yourselves up into a seated position. You can even remain on that mat. Wherever you are comfy is good. But let's go ahead and find that space where you can close your eyes and come inward for a final moment of quiet. Thinking about your own uplifting idea, thought, prayer, or just a moment of silence. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti to you. Thank you guys so much for being with me this morning, or whenever you can complete this class. Cannot wait to see you again. Remember, hydrate, get your vitamin D. I think the sun's coming up. And do remember to be kind to yourself, be good to yourself. And as always, go wash your paws. Namaste. I'll see you guys very soon. Hi guys, I'm Jennifer. This is Cheddar. Thanks so much for yogaing with us today. Remind you, as always, go wash your paws. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.